Here we Okay. And here we go. Hi, Janine's coming in. Okay, I don't know how many of you watched Jackie's meeting this morning. It was very good. And we learned a lot of interesting little things. And how many of you watched the eclipse? We got 3/4 of it here. So we got a pretty good look at it. And I had my Amazon glasses and I went out and wow. And we had clouds all morning. So I thought, it's not going to show, not going to show. All of a sudden, sun came out, clouds disappeared, eclipse. Behold. So it was kind of fun. And we only got 3/4, but we got more than you, Daryl. Yep, we did. So we beat you. Ha ha. Because I think Utah last year, in parts of Utah, they had the total eclipse. That would be in, I want to say July or August. They had an eclipse last summer. All right, here we go. Hey, Chane. How do I say that? Shane? Shane, it's a beautiful name. Shane feels rejoice. Love it. Glad you're here. I can see your picture. I can't see your face. Susan's here. I want to say welcome to everybody. Thank you for joining the Hive. And afterwards, we're going to buzz. We had a lot of buzzing going on last week. So what I'm going to do this today, before I bring Bronwyn, who is the star of this meeting, I'm going to just take a little bit of time and show you something that we showed on the buzz last week. And a lot of you, in fact, Tucky kind of asked me if I would please tape it. So I thought, oh, what the heck? So hopefully, Daryl, I cross my fingers, I'm set up to do it. I did do a practice run, cross my fingers. I did a practice run, but I don't know what I would do without this trick because I use it all the time in my business. Now, many of you that are leaders, you will really use this often. Those of you that are consultants, I think you'll use it also. What we want to do is if we find something really great that Jackie's done, and if you find it on YouTube or you find it anywhere, usually, and I'm going to walk you through it, but this is such a neat trick to do because it's so easy for the people you're sending the email to or the text. It mainly works with email, not text, because text you could just drop it in to the text and it shows up. So you don't really need to use this trick, but on email, which many of us are still using, this is a really fun way to share. And I'm going to just walk you through it. It'll make sense in a minute. So here we go. I am going to, if all goes well, I am going to share my screen. Okay, now hopefully, and Daryl, you tell me if not. And I didn't mute everybody, so I'm going to mute you all, and then I'm going to mute all. And I think my co-hosts can unmute themselves. So Daryl, you could unmute yourself if you want to say something. But anyways, I'm going in here to my, I'm sharing my screen, and I want to go in here to, okay, let's see. I want to take this out of the way, get this out of the way, have a little block thing here. And I want to take this and I want to go to YouTube. So let me go down here. Had this all set up so nice. Let me change this to speaker view. Just doing a little bit of work here. Okay. Okay, got a lot of little things coming up here on me. So just be patient. We're going to do it. So, okay. Going into YouTube. And Darely, you'll have to tell me if you can't see what I'm doing. But I have share screen. It says, so you should be able to see where I am. All right.
Yes, so far so good.
So far, so good. Now, right here is YouTube. Okay, and so up here, whenever you do, and this is something else that maybe I could train on, but whenever you're doing YouTube and you do videos, because, this meeting, we, of course, tape this meeting and put it on YouTube every week. So what I have to do is I'm going to go in here to my channel. It says history, your video. So these are my videos right here. So I just did a video this week for my consultants. And so this video right here is a YouTube video that well, first I did it on a recording, and then I made a slideshow to go with it. Anyway, it's all right here. And over here, when I click this little thing, it says here, get a shareable link. So if you're finding something on YouTube, like anything at all that you think would help your consultants or that you want to share, it says get a shareable link. So the first thing I do is I get a shareable link. Okay, now that's going to make it be a link that starts with HTTPS. You cannot send anything that we're going to be doing unless it starts with HTTPS. Now, if you notice, when I first did that, it didn't give me the HTTPS. Let me show you something. Okay, here, see right here, I hit this and I said, get a shareable link. So now it starts with studio. Can you see that? It starts with, that's not a shareable link. You got to hit right on there. And I'm taking my cursor and I'm hitting it. And there comes the HTTPS. So make sure that whenever you're going to share any kind of a YouTube, anything, or anything that you're going to share, I don't care what it is, it's got to start with HTTPS. So what I'm going to do right now is I've got a shareable link because I said to get one. And now here we go. I'm going to now go into email. Okay, so here we go. I've got my link. This is the one I want to share. I'm now going into email. This is the way I go into email. I don't know how you go into it, but go into your email. And then I'm going to do compose. And then I'm going to do, I always do a BCC, because that way when I put a whole bunch of people in, they go separately. So if you did two and you did like two to, let's just say you did two to Cheryl and Melanie and Carol and Karen, and you went like this, you went like this. Let's just do to Cheryl. So let's just say you did, there's a name for the past, and then you did Daryl Lee, and she'll come up here, and or Sherry. So if you do a bunch of names in here, let's put Daryl Lee in, they're going to each see each other. So people don't like that. They want to know that it's just to them. So I'm just telling you right now, if you're going to do a two, you do it to one person. If you're going to do more than one person, let's say you're going to do five, I send out at one time maybe 200. So I have to do this. It's a BCC, blind carbon copy. All right, now this means that every single person that I send what I'm going to do right now is going to get it separately. They're not going to see everybody's names. Okay, very important that you do BCC. So now here we go. I'm going to do subject, and I'm going to put Jafra. I always put Jafra. Put April, and then I'm going to put here Jafra April message from Vicky. And then I put something like this. I put see the best offers for April. And then I think I also put here in the subject line, free shipping offer over, and then I put April 15th. That would be my heading. Okay. Now I go down there and I put my cursor down in the bottom. Okay, here's the magic thing you want to do. Remember, I saved that HTTPS, which was all my information and my message and everything to my group. And I took it from a YouTube. So now watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to go down here on this email. And let me just go right here. And if you look, why it's not cooperating, let's do it again. I'm going to go in again and pick up a new email. There we go, compose. Well, that's funny. Here we go. Where's my little bottom? Okay, all of you are in the way. I have to move you out of the way. You are blocking my way. So here we go. Have my subject in there. I'm going to put message just like that. I did my BCC, did that. Now I'm going to go down here and there's this little link. It kind of looks like, it'll tell you what it is. Let me move this up. And it is kind of like a sidewards. Oh my gosh, I have so much going on my screen. It's this little sidewards paper clip. Can you see this is the paper clip? But this one here, and it stands for link. It's right next to it'll be that way probably on yours also. They're usually the same. But anyways, it says right here, this is what it's going to look like. Okay, right here, it says text to display, and then it says to what URL should you go? Here's where I'm going to paste my video that I want to send to my team. Okay, right there is where I'm going to paste it. Now up here, it says text to display. And I always put here, click here to view Vicky's message. And then that way it's going to come up and you'll see how it comes up. But before you do anything, you're going to test the link. That is important. So you test the link. And if it goes to YouTube, which it did, that's my message right there. Now it works. Now I've got to get you out of the way so I can close it. Okay. Hold on. Get out of the way. I knew that was going to happen when I did this. Okay, here we go. Stop that. All right, now I've tested the link. I know the link works. That's important. You don't want to send somebody a dead link. All right, now what I'm going to do is it's ready to go. So there we go. Going to do that. We're going to say, okay. And here it is right there. Click here to view Vicky's message. Now I will highlight that. I like to highlight it and I like to make it really big. And right here, you can change and make it huge. Now that's pretty easy to see. Okay, now we're going to go over here to when I think it went into a draft. So here we go. All right, now I wish I could. I've just got so much going on my screen here. So here we go. How are we doing on time? Yep, we're good. All right, now what I will do is everybody says right here, well, let's put it here. We're going to send this to Linda Flores. Okay, now here's my message, Vicki. I'll just put, you saw what I did for my message, put it here. And then all I have to do is just get this out of the way. You're not seeing all this stuff that's going on. You're just seeing my screen. Then I send it. There it goes. And you could also change the color if you didn't like this. And one thing that I like to do is I like to make sure that it's up. Well, I guess it's okay to have it next to my picture, but wherever the cursor is where the link is going to go. So I'll just real quickly show you again. Here is the side paperclip. Here is the text. And here is the link. Put the link in again. It's got to start with HTTPS. Right here, it says here, click here. And then I say, now remember, my cursor should be right up there. Let me make sure. Right, there's my cursor. So that's where it's going to go. So go to the side one again, put here, click here. That's where this is going to go. And then I put in the HTTPS in there. See how it is? But it's kind of small. So I want to make it big. So I go back over here and I go to where and I make it huge. And I could go over and change the color if I wanted to text. See where it says your text color? Now, one side says text color, one says background color. I want to make it red. That might get their attention, right? Now, remember, I've got so many people that I'm sending it to, and here we go. And then you just say send. Okay, I won't send it because I don't want to. So now I'm going to stop the share. And I hope that was informative for some of you. I use it all the time. I mean, it's like every day I'm sending things to people and just make sure you learn about BCC. That means blind, and you can send to many people, but if you're sending it to one person, you could do the two. But when you want to insert any kind of an HTTP, it just makes it so much better. A lot of you just take and paste it right in the email. And that's okay. You could do that. It's just a lot easier to make it so that they can see, yes, click here. Gives them a lot more definition to what they're doing. So anyways, now we're going to bring on Bronwyn, and then I've got a little slideshow that I'm going to do after Bronwyn finishes if we have time. So Bronwyn, why don't we just take it away? And what do you got for us today?
Yeah, Vicki. Well, I have a lot of review things first before we go back into our April book.
Okay.
And the first thing is going to be to announce, and that Vicki had already talked about, is this is the final week for free shipping. So your last day is Monday, April 15th. And this is consultant exclusive, just for consultants. It's not for your clients. If you wish to order free shipping for your clients, that's up to you how you're going to make that arrangement. This is on retail orders of $450 plus. Okay, so your retail total must be $450 or more. So normal shipping on a $450 order could be, I really don't know because I haven't paid for shipping in a long time. $17, $20 in that price range might be a normal shipping. Okay, so this is what I want you to be aware. For a $450 order, and you need to write this down on your paper. I hope you're taking notes. So you pay $225. That is your commission. Is $225. You pay $225 and you make $225. Together, that is a $450 retail. If you have called in that order, they are now charging you a fee, a convenience fee of $5 to call in orders. Did you know that? The shipping on, let's say on your $450 is $19. If you went online and paid and ordered $450 online, you're saving your $5 fee and you're saving that $19 shipping fee, which means together your commission is $249, not $225, because you did that savings from a call-in order of the $5 fee and the $19 shipping. Okay, now I'm going to tell you a trick that some may not know. Even if you are a regular ordering consultant, you may know this, but a lot do not know this. Okay, so let's say you're putting in your order and it came to $450. Then you go into what you qualified for, which you see, oh, I qualified for, level 1 gift. I qualified for level 2 gift in the hostess. Then you'll see when you click onto more promotions, you'll see that hostess program that we talked about last week that included the 2 royal jelly, and then the buy more, save more, which is the trio of the olive trio. Okay, so when you add that on, let's just say you added on the hostess and the shop more, save more, that is $115. So you went ahead and you went to that $450 and then you added more on, which brings you to a higher retail amount. Okay, here's the trick. If you only went in and your order, let's say, was $335 retail, you might be thinking, well, I'm not going to qualify for that $450 shipping. I don't have up to that dollar amount yet. Go and put in an order for $400 and add in the 2 items of your hostess and your shop more, save more, because that puts in $415. And you will be able to qualify for that $450 if you go back in. If you don't click out and go towards the end, let's say now you want to take an item out, which is the one I just told you to pad in to get to that 400. All you need to do is be going in and out so that at the very end, before you click to pay your order, that retail bumps up. I hope you followed what I'm telling you. Is your retail order at, let's say, $335. You can go ahead and start qualifying. When you put in the $335 order, let's just say you put in the Hostess one for 70, and you were going to go out and go, oh, wait a minute, I want to add something. You clear that out and you go back into your order, and you'll see that that went ahead and upped your retail amount. So play with that because it does work and it's a great trick. Okay, so
Thank
Vicki,
you.
we're going to go into HiveApr8 and we're going to show you the weekly offer because I want to highlight on this. So let's go to HiveApr8. We're going to go to shop. So she's going to go to the beginning, and when you see HiveApr8, you see all of the banners going by. She's going right into shop. So the very top line is shop, and she's going to click on shop.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. This is the banner page.
Okay,
Now we're going to shop.
I'm
Click
there.
shop. And after she clicks onto shop, it's going to take her to her shopping category.
I guess you're not seeing what I'm doing. So hold
We
on.
don't see what I see her or arrow moving around.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go into share
Okay.
screen, and I'm going to go over here to Jaffer Biz wants to know your location. Well, that's not very nice. Okay, I'll say allow. Okay, I couldn't figure out what it was asking me to do. Okay, let's go back in here to, I am sharing the
Going
screen.
to jafferbiz.com.
Hold on. Okay. I'm into
And
check. Can you see it?
we don't see you share your screen.
Okay.
Okay, here we are. Now she's going to shop, and she's going to take her arrow down to the first one, shop, and click on that. Then she's going to take her arrow down and click on special offers because our weekly offer comes under that category. And now she's going to go on to special offers, Vicki. Go over to special offers, click that, and the weekly offer will drop down.
Okay.
And it did not. Okay, go back to your special offers, click on that, and the weekly offer should drop down.
Well, there they are. They're there. Is it
And
just?
it's not.
Hmm.
It's not. It's mixed in with
Stop
the
share. I go
book.
stop share. Let me go back into Jaffer Biz. Okay, there we go. Now we'll go. Now, Bronwyn, can you see? No, you can't see my screen because I've got to share it. Back to Zoom. I don't know why it's not working tonight very well. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to go into here. Now, can you see it?
Okay, we can see your screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now go into,
Shop now, right here. Maybe I should try it here.
well, usually Shop Now doesn't take you into it, but you can try that.
Okay.
Okay, now go back, go to Shop, drop down to Special Offers, click on that. Now click on the special offer, and the weekly offer will open. Okay, so for whatever reason, it's not opening on Vicki's screen. So
Not
what we're going to do, Vicki, is take you into your personal website. So
okay.
go back now. We're going to leave Jaffer Biz, and we are going to go into her personal website, which is jaffer.com/, and your personal website is however you have your name. Mine is with just my first name, Bronwyn. So far, I'm the only Bronwyn still in Jafra. So until another one comes along, that one will have to think of a different way to get in her website to personalize it. So Vicki has the hacking. Now she's in her personal website. Okay, so, and you know what? It's good that we're here because this is exactly what your client is looking at. So she wants to go to special offers. So click onto the special offer in the toolbar. Now, when special offers comes up, click on the left side. It says weekly offers. We're clicking on that so that we only see this week's offer because your clients receive this information on Sunday if they are on your regular receiving information emails from Jafra. And if they're not, please ask them to be. Everyone you meet, ask them if they would like to receive some very special offers every week from Jafra. These are offers that I can't create for you. So it'll come to them usually on a Sunday. So this past Sunday, which was just yesterday, this is the weekly offer. So one of them, Vicki, is the matte lipstick. So it says there is more options available. So let's go ahead and click as if we're going to order it like a client. She wants to see what she has. Okay, so now you go through the description and she wants to scroll down and see what exactly is the description and what are the colors that Jafra is offering. So it lists all of the colors that Jafra is going to offer with this. And so therefore, all she needs to do is to add it to the cart. So add one to your cart, and then your client is going to open up and see the colors. And I'll tell you, I think that these colors that Jafra shows today on our website is very true to the colors of what we have to offer. So right now, this offer, the item is regularly $20. For $14, your client saves $6, and that is a 30% saving. They have a total of 10 shades to select from, and you as a consultant can receive this for $7 each. And how does that happen is when you become a 50% commission category that you've hit that mark and you get that for $7. So when you get that for $7, you save $13, and that is 65%. Okay, Vicki, let's go to the next item that we have.
Can I make a suggestion, Bronwyn?
Special.
Can I make a suggestion? Because of all these wonderful colors that are here, I'm just going to tell everyone that when you go into your computer, do a screenshot of all these colors right here. Just do a screenshot, and that way you can send it to all of your clients who love these colors. These are wonderful colors. Okay.
They really are. And these are liquid matte. So if they are, matte is a flat color. You're not getting any shimmer and glisten and all of that, which you can always do a suggestive selling of the prebiotic oil. Okay, Vicki, let's go back to look at the next item. So she's going to take her arrow, and on the left side, we're going back to weekly offers. So click on the right there. Yes, on the left side. So choose one of the Coretta fragrances. Let's open that. She's going to click on buy now, choose to Coretta fragrance. And the reason we're going to click onto the Coretta fragrance is you need to know as a consultant, if you don't know this already, it's not including all of the Corettas. It is only including a few of them, not the original Coretta. Coretta Heart, Coretta Spirit, and Super Coretta. Now, these are colognes, and the Heart is the only one with the glitter. And it says that over here on this offer, that the Heart is the only one with glitter. Now, the difference between a cologne and EDT is the cologne has lesser of the amount of the essential oil. So you get a great scent, but it's not longer lasting as an EDT. And the longest lasting we have in Jafra is EDP. So just to be aware is a cologne is light, very appropriate for this age group. And an age group for this scent, I would say starting at 5, starting at kindergarten. They want to smell like mom. They want to smell wonderful, but I'll tell you, this is for every age because it is absolutely delightful. And as you see, Jafra has given your client a little bit of background. The heart delights the scent of the white flowers and warm woods. So it gives your client a little bit of information on the fragrance. Now, these fragrances is 2 for $28. They are $28 each. So that makes it at a 50% savings for your client. For you as a consultant, you get 2 fragrances for $14 at a 50% commission, and that makes them $7 each, which is absolutely a wonderful savings. Okay, Vicki, let's go back. Let's go down to the next weekly offer. So she's taken her page down and click on the lip stain. And we're going to talk about this briefly because you need to be aware your client is going to click on this. And in our consultant catalog, we have the details of, we only have 6 currently available. Curious is temporary out of stock. So when you're looking at this, you're like, well, wait a minute. We have 6 shades to select from, and why is only 5 up there? It doesn't tell you. If you had gone back into the categories of shop, and then you went into lipsticks under color, which we're not going to do, Vicki, because it takes too much time. But if you went under, let's say, makeup, and you went to the lipstick part of the lip stain, it will say Curious is out of stock. So it should be on the Jafra availability list, showing that it is temporary out of stock. And I don't have the information here with me to share, but on this offer, your client saves $6. That is a 25% saving. For a consultant, 50% commission is $7.50. You're saving $13.50, and that is a 65% saving. This is, I want to say, is the lip stains are absolutely one of our best selling, as you may have heard this morning on the Monday marketing. If you were in Los Angeles this past Saturday at the Jafra GPS, you will have seen that Jackie Peppy was wearing the Always Glam color. And it's a beautiful shade that that just pops out the color tones on her face. I want to say, of all of these colors available, that Brilliant and Tender is really the most popular with me and my clients. We absolutely love it. But don't forget to suggestive sell on this product, because you want the client to love what they're doing, but to take it off appropriately, they do need to have that makeup remover, which is available in our April catalog on page 25. So always think about, when you're referring to the weekly specials, as to what can be an add-on. You want to make sure that the client loves the product, but they also want to do removal of it properly, because they'll wake up tomorrow and their lips may still be stained. Okay, Vicki, let's go back. We still have one more item than that we're pulling up, and that is the skid. So here we are. Choose 2 of the skid fragrances. Go ahead and click on that, because these are things that your client is looking at. So you want to make sure you know what your client is going to see. And it says to the offer is just like the Coretta, a 50% saving. Choosing 2 is an EDT fragrance. You as a consultant receives this for $14, 2 for $14, and that is $7 each. And when you scroll down, it gives you ideas of what is inside of this fragrance. Skid Rock is the Skid Champ and the original Skid available. Okay, so that's what we have for our weekly offer. So now we are going to go back to our Jafra Biz. And while Vicki is doing that, I'm just going to mention that the Jafra GPS this Saturday is in Charlotte, North Carolina, Saturday, April 13th. You need to register for this free event. And this event is, by the way, is the English only room together. Oh, here we are on the free shipping banner, and we have talked about that already. And just bringing up about the GPS in Charlotte, you know what? This is also, if you have to travel there, your expenses there, your mileage is all tax write-off for 2024. Okay, and while we are just mentioning one more thing, Tuesday, April 9th, which is tomorrow, 9 o'clock a.m. is Training Tuesday with Jafra that you are doing with Carla. And she talks like maybe about 30 minutes long. That's on your Jafra Zoom or the Jafra Beauty Insiders. And tomorrow evening at 4 o'clock is our regional celebration. And this is on Zoom of the 101-700-599. The updates with Mayim is going to be there. She's from home office talking about products. They do recognition and all the things that are currently happening in the month of April. Okay, Vicki, so if someone was going to do let's say they're going to do a party with Jafra, and we have talked about this in the past of how are you going to get a party going? And what did we used to do in Jafra that was having people to want to have a party is we created the desire of having royal jelly. So I want to talk about the Royal Jelly Classic Iconic that is in the April book. So Vicki, can you go to opening the April book? And how she's going to do that, she can go in the ebook right there to the brochure. She's going to go ahead and click on that. We're in the April book. And then we're going to look for the page that we want to talk about. This is one of the best offers in the whole month of April. You've heard me last week go through the book of April of pointing some things out. And then the rest of the month, we highlight other things in our book. So one of the things we want to do when we meet with a client, are they familiar with Jafra? Do they even know what royal jelly is? Because royal jelly is our everything. There is no Jafra if they don't have royal jelly. It is the premier product. And what I love is on page 10, let's go to page 10, Vicki. Dropping down to page 10, we see a beautiful picture, and it says royal jelly is a legendary radiance. So when you look at her skin is, yes, with makeup and all, but it is a radiant appearance. When we drop down to the next page, Vicki, which is page 11, we go into the detail of what Jafra is offering us this month of April only. And this is one of the first products, really and truly, that I would talk to a client of anything at all to do with April. Have you ever heard of royal jelly? And have something in royal jelly with you. They have taken the 4 classic products and promoted it for the month of April. And your best deal is the 3 for $119. You're saving over 50%. In dollar-wise, that is $127 saving for your client. That's a huge saving. 50%, 120. They're saving more than what they're spending at $119. What I absolutely love about this offer is there is no purchase limit. So if the Royal Jelly Body Complex is the #1 product for your client or what you're promoting, you can get 3 of them for $119. Original price right now for the body complex is $72 for 6.7 ounce. The wonderful, wonderful lift concentrate, which we cannot say enough of, is $56 for 7 vials. And this little vial that I have right here in my hand, which I hope that you can see, you can go ahead and be using it as a promoting gift that you want a client. Give me a date on my calendar today, whether it's for them alone or have a party, is yourself and 2 or 3 other guests, and give this to them absolutely free for thanking them for giving me an April booking. And you really want to book that by the 3rd week of April. Don't wait until the last week of the month, because you need to let them know. Sometimes these products go out of stock for a little while, and you don't want them to have a booking on a offer like this and then it be out of stock. That would be awful if the vials went out of stock and they booked because they wanted that 3 for 19. And then what are you going to do? How are you going to honor that? So anyway, the other way of getting them to do a sooner booking would be to offer what was on the last page, which we're not going to show. But as you know, at the very back of your book, we talked about it last week, it's your Royal Almond Mini Duo. And at 50% consultant ordering, you're only getting that for $4. And that is a wonderful gift to give to someone if you want a booking now. Now we want to talk about is to, well, maybe I'm a consultant that whole idea of booking now is scaring me because I don't do a party. Well, one of the things you do is use royal jelly, because I cannot imagine anybody is in Jaffa just to use the royal almond. It's either one or and I understand, I came into Jaffa only using royal almond until I knew what the royal jelly was all about. And then I didn't want to ever be without it for the rest of my life. So I became a consultant so that I can get royal jelly at a very special price. Me saying that alone to explain, telling my story of why I'm a consultant can create a desire for someone. Well, I want to try that. Why did you like that so much? I want to try that. Let's say royal jelly is the only thing I know about. Well, share that with someone. You don't have to know about all the other products right now. All you really need to know is about royal jelly and what it does for your skin. Let's say you're a consultant brand new to Jaffa and you don't have a clue what royal jelly is all about. If you are a new consultant and those are the thoughts that you have, you need to contact your leader. And if your leader doesn't have any time for you, then you come here to the Hive and you let us know right away, I need some help. Can someone give me a call and give me some tips as to what to say, what to do, how to share? And many of us here would be honored to help you. We have help from Jaffa too. And help from Jaffa comes by just exploring our Hive. So Vicki, let's explore what would Jaffa have for us in our Hive. So we're going to go back to our Jaffa Biz and look at it like a brand new consultant.
Robin, could I say one thing while we're on this brochure, but that was shared this morning, just real quickly. I'm going to go to the last page. Helen Wells taught us this, that this is the month to order all these little minis, because if they have a mini, they can sign up for the $25 sign up and join Jafra. So I thought that was good. Everything evolves around these minis because you've got the Royal Almond Special, all of that. So carry these with you in your purse and give them away as a gift. And you've got so many things that tie into it. So I just thought that was a great idea. Just wanted to throw that in.
It is a fabulous idea. Absolutely. And don't wait until tomorrow. Get it today. Okay,
Okay,
Vicki, so we're going to the beginning of Jaffa Biz. And we just want to show it to if somebody was brand new and here they are and they don't know where to go to find information. So let's click on the toolbar, Vicki, where all those three little lines are at the top. Okay, so that's going to open up things. And we're going to, you can look at a variety of things to find information. There's business information, training information, and content. Let's open up contents. And you as a manager, a leader, can direct, even if you are a consultant, you can still direct somebody who is new or to inform yourself as to what here is in the contents. Vicki, where says opportunity in others, let's click on that because we are rarely in that section. I want to show you that opportunity in others, Jaffa has a variety of different things to offer. Let's click on where it says the word party. When we open up party, look, there is book your party today. Here are some beautiful creative things that Jaffa has put together that you can go ahead and download and share. Let's scroll all the way to the end of this because it tells you a wide range of things. If you're doing an online party, things about, look, we just passed something on the Defy, time to book in your pajamas Facebook party, host a Facebook party. Thank you for your order. Look, all kinds of wonderful things. It's all in the party area. Let's go back, Vicki, because the next one underneath party is, okay, so now we're going to get out of the party one.
Hold on, just
So you want to go to your arrow at the top, Vicki, on the left side. Okay, now we want to click on games. Some of us are a little hesitant. What kind of game am I going to play? I used to have a roll of tickets and I would tell them, I'm going to give you information about me in the background and about Royal Jelly. And I'll be asking periodically. So listen good. I'm going to give you a ticket every time that you can answer my question correctly. And so you give them tickets for lots of even silly things. You know, how old am I? You get a ticket. You listen to that. Okay. How old is Jaffa? Yes. We're going on to, what is that, 68 years here with Jaffa. So you want to give them things so that they're constantly getting these tickets. And then at the end, you have drawings for great gifts that you can give them. So Vicki has just now scrolled through some of the download things that Jaffa has to offer to having classes. They have games already that are all set up that you can use. And Jackie Peppy always has a ton of things to offer. So let's say none of these things are really appropriate for what you want. Then you go ahead, look what it says to watch and share. I absolutely love this. This is something that you can do to just inform yourself a little bit more on. One of the things too that we talked about today and I hope if you were not on part of that Monday marketing, that you can go back and just kind of listen to our 1 hour meeting that we had. We had some wonderful slides. Jackie Peppy had put a whole little list of, for the month of April, of different party themes that you can do. And we worked on that a little bit on Saturday on party themes. We want bookings. We want our business to grow. How are we going to do it? Do you know that you really can offer a head to toe party? Have the same hostess can constantly rebook and rebook, because at one party you should not be having it all. You want to create the desire with your royal jelly to talk about, let's say you want and this is what you can do. This is what I can do. Anybody can do this. I'm going to offer a head to toe 5 series. What am I going to do? How am I going to do that? I'm going to list all of the things that I feel confident talking about. I feel confident. You go right through your book and figure out what are you confident in talking about? I'm confident talking about royal jelly. That's the #1 product. Do you know that you can do a whole party class just based on royal jelly products? Oh my, absolutely. Think about, are you going to do a full facial party? Are you going to do one of these half face where they're only doing half of their face to compare it to something that had no royal jelly on it? Are you going to do a 15-minute back of the hand? Be a party. You can do the back of everybody's hand very quickly in 15 minutes in an office during lunch hour and have them prepare their hand, wash their hand, put a scrub on it, and prepare it for royal jelly and create the desire for them to schedule another one of my 5-part series, because I can do one on hair. I can talk about a spa product. I can talk about spa on feet only. And fragrance, oh my goodness, we have so much to talk about on fragrance. We have so much to talk about on fun in the sun and how to protect your skin in the sun. Baby and me. Oh, I absolutely love the baby products. You don't need to have a baby to try our baby products. And this I love. Home where I roam. I like to roam in my home and I want it to smell wonderful. So our home sprays, home and around, you can really do a class on our home sprays, on the candles, on the ambiance of what you want to create for a spa class. So the bottom line is you want your to create the desire on royal jelly. You want them to schedule it today. Don't wait until the 3rd week. And next week, Vicki, I'm going to be talking about the 9-in-1 tool system. We have videos on it. We had Mayim to show how we take that off and put our batteries in. And that 9-in-1 system, Vicki, is in the April book. And we want everybody not to miss out on it. So we're going to talk about that a little bit more next week. So that's what we have, Vicki.
Thank you, Bronwyn. That was very good. Thank you very much. Learned a lot. Okay, I thank you all for being with us tonight. And here we go. Let's do the gallery picture. We're going to stay and we're going to buzz on the hive. So thank you for joining us. Don't forget, a lot of the things Bronwyn's talking about, if you anything you want, like for help, be sure you join the WhatsApp groups. Okay, you can join my WhatsApp group and you can join my YouTube channel, and there's all kinds of training there for you. But anyways, yes, we are there to help you. Come every month and every week to be on the hive. So we're going to stay and visit, and we call it the buzz. We don't know what we're going to talk about. It's non-scripted. Okay. Take care, everyone. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Stay on for the buzz. And I will say goodbye to all my Facebook friends. Thank you. Too bad you can't be on for the buzz. And then I'm going to stop the recording. Again, this is posted on my YouTube channel, also on my WhatsApp team channel, and also on Jackie's. So it's Jafra, it's youtube.com/JafraVH.